This is a project I had to do for English class. It's probably not the best story out there. I probably suck at writing, but I hope you enjoy it. And if you don't, well, yeah. Fuck you! It was dark and rainy outside. Jamie was holding the flashlight as his friend Porter tried to break the lock to the archive. They knew that the secret scrolls were here. They had to be. "Hurry up," said Jamie, as he began to grow more and more nervous. "The guard's gonna be back soon. We don't have all night, and if you don't crack this within the next 30 seconds, we are never—" There was a loud crack, and the giant's lock fell to the ground. "Way to be stealthy, don't you think?" Jamie said. Porter ignored him, and they entered the archive room. The room was filled with old boxes. It was very dusty, and there was a slight gloom of light setting the atmosphere. They saw several aisles left and right stacked with paper. "Which one's the right one?" Jamie asked. Porter didn't answer, but instead walked to the very back of the room. They slowly approached what they were looking for. The non-existing atmospheric music began to intensify, like in Jurassic Park or Jumanji. As they finally came to a stop, they could see a box that had a glowing vibe which made it stand out from the others, conveniently placed on a shelf at head height, right in front of them. "That's it," muttered Jamie. Porter grabbed the box and took out a scroll from it. A downwards camera captured their face as they unrolled it, and a golden light shined upon them. "That's where we have to go? All the way there?" Jamie asked with utter confusion. Porter nodded as he stood up and packed the scroll into Jamie's backpack. Suddenly, a quiet voice was heard outside, and both of them flung their heads towards the door and saw that it was left open. The sounds were coming from outside. "You left the door open?" Jamie snared at him. Porter only grunted and quickly snuck towards the door, but the moment he touched it, an old guard walked in and shone his light directly at Porter's face. Porter's pupils tightened as he stared into the guard's light. "What are you doing here?" said the guard demandingly to Porter as he kept staring out of pure shock. "You're coming with me," said the guard as he searched the room. The moment he pointed his light towards Jamie, a large vase came flying in towards his face. It hit him. It hit him good. The guard fell to the ground and dropped his torch. Porter was still shocked until Jamie rushed out of the room and grabbed him by the collar and told him that the other guards would be here soon. Now they were both running. The fallen guard regained consciousness and sounded the alarm. The alarm went off, and it sounded like the fire alarm from John Carpenter's 1982 The Thing. All guards were now on high alert. A non-existing running cam filmed Jamie and Porter as they skimmed through the long hallway in the museum. "Haven't we already passed the medieval exhibition twice?" Jamie asked. "Turn left this time. We'll try and leave through the front door. They know we're here already, so it doesn't really matter if we sneak out." Just as Jamie finished his sentence, the run comes to a full stop as a guard ambushes them and tackles Jamie to the floor. Porter immediately tries to help Jamie, but the guard's 125 kilo outweighs Porter's by a lot. Both of them insist on fighting till the end. However, that's nothing a nightstick can't handle, and they both get knocked out. They woke up in a room with 3 guards sitting in front of them and 2 more in the other room calling somebody. Both of them were nervous and scared. They didn't know what to do. One guard was calling the police and reading their IDs out loud. Shit, we're screwed. Jamie had lost all hope. He knew their mother would get mad. He knew their mother would compare them to their older brother Cameron. He knew they were as guilty as a puppy sitting next to a pile of doo-doo. He knew they were gonna go to jail or something like that. One way or another, it meant no video games for a long time. "Alright, boys," a guard said. "We've contacted the proper authorities, and they'll be here soon to pick you up." The guard told another guard to search their bags and see what they took. As the guard left to check their bags, Jamie couldn't help but feel sick. They were close. They were so close to such greatness. Only Jamie and Porter knew about the ancient temple of Harajashu. Their father, Robert Maxwell, was an archaeologist and told them both as they were children about sunken treasure in forbidden cities. However, the temple of Harajashu was his greatest project. This is what was going to make archaeology great again. However, he was caught breaking into a different museum and tried stealing the sacred maps of the temple. He didn't get too far. After all, Robert was a bit of a nerd. He was missing the prowess for breaking and entering. He was released a few days later from jail, and since he didn't have any past offenses, they let him off early with 250 hours of community service. However, Robert had a certain chivalry towards archaeology, so once he was ready, he just set off on a trail to find a temple with little to no information about its whereabouts. After that, he never came back. Their mom eventually went crazy and couldn't stop crying about him. After seeing all of the chaos in their family, the two brothers swore to find the hidden temple and bring their father back. They devout the Ricardo! What's taking so long? You two, go and check on him. The guard was starting to get impatient. He wanted to know why Jamie and Porter were here in the first place, and they weren't saying anything. Okay, listen here, boys. If you don't tell me There was a loud crash that came from the hallway. What in God's name? Muttered the guard. He went outside to see what was happening. He checked left and right, but saw nothing. However, he was knocked out from above by a vase. He dropped to the ground and dropped his flashlight. In walked a girl, around 19 years old. Do I always have to bail your asses? She complained. Hey! We had the situation under control until you walked in and ruined everything for us, Riley. This is Riley. She's their driver, and she met them on campus selling the motor parts for their dirt bike. Riley isn't your average girl. She's kinda like a badass sovereign lady. She's the kind of girl who would deceive an evil, perverted, powerful old man, pretend to like him and such, just to get close enough to introduce a cold, hard blade to his warm, soft throat. She had that sort of prowess whenever she spoke. It was, in a way, elegant, yet at the same time fierce. She would make a great bride, if you know what I mean. Did you find your stupid quest map? She asked. Yes, we did, Riley, and it's not stupid. Let's just get out of here. Jamie and Porter got up and packed their stuff and were heading to the exit. As they snuck out, Jamie asked Riley how she even knew they had the situation. Did we take too long or something? He asked. No, I just knew you guys would screw it up one way or another. Oh, okay. Hey, what about that vase you used to smash the guard's head in? Jamie asked. Oh, I think I picked it up towards you guys from this China Ming Dynasty exhibition stuff. Looked all very boring. However, it's my aunt's birthday next week and I wanted to get her a gift since I'm a good news and such. So when I saw this vase, I just thought. Jamie grabbed Riley's arm. Wait, so you're telling me you got a vase from the Chinese exhibition of the museum and wanted to steal it? Yeah, I guess. Jamie stared at her with utter confusion. So you decided to steal an antique vase that's worth thousands of dollars for your aunt. And not only did you steal it, but you ended up smashing it on a security guard's head. There was a great silence in the air, only until it was interrupted by Riley smacking Jamie across the face and telling him not to judge her expertise. Time passed as they snuck by the remaining guards into the basement where their van was situated in. The boys hopped in the back of the van, not noticing Riley behind them, eagerly fixing her eyes on the box. This is it! The secret maps to the secret temple of Harajashu, of the secret lands, far across the secret... We get it! Riley cut him off. Just open the box and show us what's inside. Jamie obliged and did as he was told. He opened the box and revealed the scroll, slowly unraveling it as a golden light slowly lit up the van, as if it were a treasure chest. Behold, the location of the temple of Harajashu. There was a great silence in the room, or van. Riley looked a bit quirked. She couldn't quite read the map. I don't know about you, Jamie, but I've never seen anything like this in geo class before. There was another long pause. Fuck! Jamie couldn't read the map either. It was covered in weird hieroglyphics and symbols. None of them could read it, not even Porter. I think we need a guy. We definitely need a guy, said Riley. Porter knew a guy. He tugged on Jamie's shoulder and told him about Jackal. I guess that's who we consult next, Jamie said. This was my very amazing story. If you like it, share it to President Trump. Maybe he might get me some Medal of Honor or whatever. I don't know if I might make more or something like that, but if I do, I guess you're in for a treat. So, happy Hanukkah and thank you, Arizona. Check out the sounds. You got